as published on nondetail.com.
Talking about Pegasus, everyone thinks about governments, intelligence agencies, etc. But do you know Pegasus was also used to snoop on a love interest? Let's listen into the story. NSO Employee also abused phone hacking tech to target a love interest. This latest case of abuse is different though. Rather than a law enforcement body, intelligence agency, or government using the tool, an NSO employee abused it for their own personal ends. Several years ago, and at the time NSO employee traveled to the UAE for work, a former employee explained to Motherboard. NSO sent the employee to do on-site support, a second former employee said. While on location, the employee broke into the client's office. The client received an alert that someone had logged into the Pegasus system out of normal office hours and investigated. One of the sources with knowledge of the incident added. Authorities detained the NSO employee, two sources said. The client was pissed, the first former employee said. He used the system while nobody was looking, the second former employee added. The client-facing side of the Pegasus system is very easy to use. In some cases, a user simply enters the phone number of the target, and the process of breaking into the device starts. The target was a woman the employee knew personally, the sources said. NSO fired the employee, those two sources added. The company's leadership held a meeting to tell employees about the incident to make sure it would not happen again, they said. They deal harshly with abuse of the system, one of the former NSO employees told Motherboard. Two sources said the abuse happened in 2016, while NSO was majority owned by U.S. investment firm Francisco Partners. In February 2019, NSO's founders bought back their company from the firm. The sources did not specify which UAE agency's NSO installation the employee abused. UAE has three intelligence agencies: UAE State Security, the Signals Intelligence Agency, and the Military Intelligence Security Services. The United Nations Special Rapporteur, and who has called for a worldwide pause on the export of hacking technology before more regulation can be put in place, told Motherboard the incident raises a number of questions around NSO. How in fact can an employee do that in the first place? He asked, and whether there are other incidents of abuse of the platform. After this case, NSO introduced more rigorous screening of customer-facing people, one of the former employees told Motherboard. That includes biometric checks to ensure only authorized people are able to use the system, a source familiar with the incident added. Although in this instance the employee was caught abusing the tool, on a more technical level, there is nothing stopping me from using the system against whoever I wanted, one of the former employees told